what do you think specifically gives you an edge in your role? Or can you think of specific challenges or examples where the unique experiences you bring to the role and the unique traits where that shows up for you?
Yeah. There is a really unique thing in there that I'm always trying to harness and calibrate, which is, for me, nothing is definite. So this is the right way to do it. This is the only way to do it. You can't do that. Those are some really great ways to get me to think of 100 different reasons that might not be true. Right? And like, that's a beautiful thing, but that by itself is just disruptive and eventually kind of annoying, right? Because like, sometimes you just got to say, this is the right way. Well, what about this? What about this? And then pretty soon you go, oh yeah, that probably is the only way. And that's the other part is like, so it's that paired with the ability to rapidly accept new information and not take it personally if it refutes a thing that I previously thought, even like in the moment in a conversation, why can't this be this way? I think this makes sense. And you go down it and you go, oh yeah, no, that's a really good reason. Cool. Put it to bed and we go on. So it's like, it is that commitment to questioning, without attachment to any of my own ways of thinking that it has to be, right? Because no matter what you think, you're always going to be a little bit wrong. You can never know with certainty, especially at the pace that we move and just with how dynamic the world is and the ecosystems are. And that's why science happens in isolated environments. So you can isolate those confounding variables, right? But that's not life, that's not ecosystems, that's not the Earth ecosystem, that's not the human economic ecosystem. So no matter how right you are in a given moment, the minute that clock ticks, you just became a little bit wrong.
Yeah, I'm really glad you brought this up. There's definitely a tension in leadership that we hear from a lot of other leaders about the value of certainty and the value of decisiveness, but also a need for being willing to absorb perspectives and new information and be vulnerable and maybe admit when you're not perfect and may not know everything. And you're describing how to walk that line in a way that I think a lot of people need to hear.
I really appreciate that, and I am a long ways away from walking that line the way that I want to. Because that's my current lesson right now is like that curiosity, that perspective seeking. Like when you're getting a lot of perspectives that say one thing, you feel like you've really gone deep and understand those perspectives, and you go, yeah, but I'm really sure about this thing. I mean, sometimes you do have to find a way to just get brave and bet on that, whether or not it's popular, whether or not you get other people to get it. Because the reality is, if you're seeing the world in a totally different way than most people do, there's a lot of things that you're going to see that you're not going to get other people to understand until they see them, or until you disprove the theory yourself.